Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to this beautiful video with the Skrillex. Guys, I was listening, I don't know how this song came to my mind. I was listening with song when I was going to school, high school, with Nicolas. In fact, Nico, if you're listening here, write in the comments, Skrillex. How's it going, guys? I have wet hair because I took a shower. Today, guys, I want to do a kind of a serious video today, right? Even if with this intro is impossible, but I want to do a serious video and speak about something that maybe not a lot of people know that is going on right now. But those are the elections for the mayor of New York City. I'm gonna give my thoughts on the campaign that is being conducted by the three candidates. We have three: one communist, one liberal, and one Republican. Looks like a joke, right? But so New York City, everybody knows the city. New York City, it's a beautiful city, the biggest city, not the biggest, but the most powerful city, I guess, in my opinion, in the United States. The most famous, if you ask to a Chinese or to an Italian or to I don't know where it is, what's the first city that comes to your mind if you think about the United States? All the people are gonna say New York City, okay, because it's the biggest city. It's beautiful, guys. I've been there also. I'm going there in December, and I'm very excited about that, to see Frank Polutz, Il Polutz Nazionale, ciao. And maybe also my dad is coming, so we're gonna do a rimpatriata. Rimpatriata is the Italian term for, let's say, meeting all together in a place. And yeah, it's beautiful, a lot of skyscraper, the city of now all the most powerful people ever existed in the recent history of the United States have something to do with New York City. For example, Donald Trump grew up in New York City. We know that, if you consider only Manhattan, it's a thing. But if we also consider Long Island, all the areas surrounding, Manhattan, it's a big thing. I'm dying. I'm too hot here. But yes, so everybody knows about New York City, beautiful city. What is going on there? They are doing the elections for the mayor of the city, okay, which means that every 4 years, I guess. I'm not sure about this. I guess every 4 years, people have to vote, okay, because of the new mayors. In Italian will be the sindaco, okay, who directs the city, okay. So now, it doesn't have a ton of power, but of course it counts, okay, especially in America, especially in New York City. And the previous mayor is completely shit. In fact, he has zero chances of being re-elected. Nobody likes him, and very, very bad. Not even New York City is a very liberal place, okay. So we expect that liberals are gonna win, and that Republicans don't even have a single chance, 1% of winning, which is what is happening. But we are in a very, very bad situation right now, because Zohran Mamdani, I don't know exactly the last name, but it's Zohran Mamdani. I think Mandani with the M-A-N. Mandani. Zohran Mamdani. Z-O-H-R-A-N. Zohran Mamdani. I think M-A-N something. He is apparently leading with at least 10 points leads, which is a lot. The New York City, prediction, the polls, the polls, and that's a lot. Okay, if you don't know, that's a lot, because it means that, for example, 10 plus 10 Zohran has the 50% of winning casual, and the other one has 40. Okay, so it's not like a 2-3%. Like, polls are pretty accurate. Okay, so it's difficult that they make mistake, especially in a place as New York City, because we know that polls can fail. Like, see for example the Trump election. Okay, the last election, I did a lot of videos about that, and but polls can fail, but can fail for a few points of perspective. Okay, they can't difficult. It's like very difficult that they fail in a very small place like New York City. I mean, those polls are done by experts, and a lot. It's not like a single website that says yes, Zohran Mamdani is gonna win. It's like all the polls are saying Zohran Mamdani is leading with at least a 10 point. At least, guys. Some places say also 15, 18, but it's impossible. It's like, but the most realistic is 10%. Okay, wait. 10 points, okay, which is very bad, because the second candidate, like Zohran Mamdani, is a communist, period. A socialist, communist, I don't know which one is worse. I guess a communist. And the second one is Cuomo, okay, who is a New Yorker. It's like very, very New York. If you look at him, if you search on Google. First of all, like both Cuomo and Guila, like the third candidate, what's his name? Guila. I don't remember. They are very, very. They speak with a strange accent, like a kind of Italian accent. It's crazy, and that's the famous New York accent. I like more the Californian accent, honestly, even though I don't have neither of them. But I like more the Californian accent. I like very open accent. But I mean, I don't think I'm very successful in imitating the Californian accent. But yes, they speak with a very rough New Yorker accent. But so basically, the first one a communist, the second one is a Democrat. Like I will say like a more standard Democrat. I don't agree with his ideas though, but like he's more standard Democrat. And the third one, Guila. Let's assume it's Guila, but I might be wrong for it. It's like the last name I don't remember. He's an idiot. It's like he's a Republican. It's like, guys, I'm the most Republican person that you can ever met. It's like hard to find like a guy of my age who's like more Republican than me in certain ideas. Dude, like, and I'm personally saying that the Republican candidate, he's an idiot. Like, he goes around with the. First of all, he doesn't know how to speak. Like when you hear him speaking, looks like an idiot. Like, first of all, and it's not an offense, but I think that's my impressions. Like, he doesn't have like a proper. There is a big line here. I don't know. He's not nice to hear. Okay, he's not as someone else that you may say. Yes, it's like nice to hear what he says. Like, kind of annoying to hear him. And second of all, like his idea, he says everything about like make New York safe again, make New York safe again. He goes around with this, kind of a red beret, red hat, which is like a hat from the, I guess, police or I don't know what. No, I don't like him. Cuomo, I guess it's my I don't like him because I would vote for him if it was like a choice between him and the Democrats. But now, guys, we have to understand that the Republican candidate will never and ever win. Okay, it's like a 0.001% chance that the Republican candidate will win in New York. So now the consideration is if I was a Republican, and even if I'm the most, I need to go right here. Even if I'm the most Republican person in the world, okay? Here's a problem. I need to go right, and I don't know what to do. Sorry, dude. Yeah, sorry, bro. It's my fault. I messed. Okay, here we go. Like a little problem we solved. So let's say that I'm the most Republican person. Well, like I can understand because I have a brain that, like, I'm never gonna win. Okay, so is it better to make a communist, which is most likely 95%, people say 95% is gonna win, which is a lot, okay? Or try to, you know, look here, oh my god, or try like to quit the race in a way that at least a Democrat will, you know, lead New York instead of a communist. Because Zohran Mamdani is very bad. First of all, he's Muslim, okay? Which I guess it's like the one of the main factor that is very suspicious, because for the Jewish community in New York is gonna be very bad, okay? He's like a pro-Islamization. He was saying something like, and that's nuts, because in America, like, that's nuts. Like saying, oh, a woman declared that she was not feeling safe in the subway with a hijab. What are you saying? Like, what are you saying? Like, if you go, it's like everybody here, I've never heard. I heard thousands of you know, Jews saying they were not feeling safe with the kippah. Never heard someone with a hijab was not feeling safe, because they are the majority here in Seattle also. So it's like bullshit, and people like agree with him. He's you know, I don't know, guys, if you know that, but communism doesn't allow gay, trans, LGBT, blah blah blah, and the majority of the people who support Zohran Mamdani are in those fields, okay? Support LGBT, lesbian and gay and blah blah blah, which is completely nuts in my opinion. It's a completely nonsense, okay? Because communism, I don't know if it's clear, but gay people were sent into lagers. Do you know what is lager? Lager, lager in Russia, okay? Kind of concentration camps, but you know, legal in Russia, okay, in Siberia, okay? There's nothing to joke about, and those people are the first one who support this crazy guy, okay, Zohran Mamdani. I don't know why. Like, he was able to do something very impressive, by the way. It's like, I have to admit it, even if I completely disagree with his views, he was able to do something extremely impressive in terms of, you know, campaign, okay? Because he was able to, you remind me of, you know, kind of Barack Obama in terms of the rise that he was able to undertake, okay? Because he started from, he never worked, first of all, he never worked. He's like a son of I think professor, okay, who is a extreme left wing. A communist is like here's the middle, here's the right, here's the left. Communism, extreme communism, it's outside the window of my car, okay? So we're speaking of someone who says, like, neglects, he just wrote a book neglecting all what is going on in Uganda. They are from Uganda, guys. You go crazy. And so it's a situation that I can't, but he's having like a tons of votes. Who the heck vote for Zohran Mamdani? Like, how can't you understand the danger that this person is bringing to New York City? Okay, remember, the city who has the highest taxes, the highest taxation in all the United States, and you want to impose like, you know, he said, oh, free, we're gonna build supermarkets, grocery stores that are centralized by the city in a way that the goods are gonna be very, very cheap, and those, like, basically the whole point is we're gonna sell goods that don't have like a margin, okay? So they don't earn from selling goods, so I guess they will be cheaper, okay, intuitively. But first of all, they are not free, okay? Who pays the taxation? The taxpayers, okay? Because the how do you maintain those things? And it's not free electricity to pay the guy who stays there, so it comes from the taxes. If you want to put I don't know, something related to the healthcare, the taxpayers pay. So it's nothing is free. It's not clear to the communists that nothing is free. Like, if you add, it's not clear for the communists that if you add something, you need to subtract something else. This is something that it's unclear, but it's like history speaks. History talks by itself, and we know that not even one I'm super late here. Not even one state who was like communist was able to survive. I mean, the only one can be like North Korea, but that's kind of crazy. But yeah, in history there is no state ever, or not even city, who was able to survive. Like, communism has been around for a lot of years. Like, it comes from the Marxism, okay? And the Marx idealized like this system, but it was like an ideal system. Like it's like, I imagine a perfect society, okay, where there are no crimes, where people don't do shit, and and earn from the people who do, okay? They all have the same paycheck because they are all satisfied by life. So if I'm a doctor and I earn $2,000, which is the same ideally of you know, someone who goes and sell beers at the bar, okay, they have the same satisfaction. This is the idea of basically Marxism, okay, in a way that they have a society where everyone has all the same goods, okay, doing whatever they want, but it's not difficult, it's like, from my perspective, to understand that this is an ideal society and this will never happen, okay? And this has never happened. Like, I was listening to a podcast yesterday, and someone said something interesting about wars, like fighting wars. And he said, FedEx actually, who is like an Italian dude that has like a podcast, and says like, now we're seeing a lot of wars going on, but this is the nature of the human, okay? The nature of the human is not seeing someone who doesn't do shit and get paid like myself, okay? The nature of the human is doing wars, okay? Period. Because in the history of the humankind, the human race has always done wars and wars and wars, and in period of peace was planning wars, or was planning how to defend from wars. This is the nature of the human. It's not the difficulties in understand this easy and trivial principle. But what I was saying, oh yeah, so a lot of people are hoping, and this guy Guila, the Republican, says, oh, billionaires are offering millions of dollars, but he speaks like millions of dollars like this, and I ain't coming back, like dice, non mi ritiro, I'm staying in the race, okay, non mi ritiro dalla corsa. And I think this is crazy because okay, yes, I can understand the point. I want to be, you know, proud of myself. I'm not like, if I have to run, I'm gonna run until the end. But you need to recognize the danger. If you were smart enough and you honestly care, okay, about New York City, okay, you will say, in my opinion, yes, I'm not gonna run for the election. I'm gonna endorse at this point the other candidate, who I think is the worst case scenario, because you have zero possibility to win, okay? It's not that it's like a tie thing. And at this point, I don't really know. It's like all the predictions say that Mamdani is gonna win. I guess that it's tough because the lead is huge, and even though there is like a big movement on trying to open the eyes, okay, of a lot of people, of a lot of New Yorkers, I guess that he has a lot of momentum, okay? He has a lot of inertia, and I don't think, look at this, and I don't think he will be able to win, okay, in the end. Like Cuomo, who is the Democrat, who is honestly, he's bad, okay, but not as bad as I don't know how the heck is possible that in a city like New York we have three candidates that are one worse of the other. Like Cuomo, I tell you, is the best one, because also the Republican, I don't like him a lot. Okay, I will choose the Republican only because of the values, but if I have to see him as a person, like New York City, first of all, is super unsafe, and I'm gonna do maybe videos when I go in there. So I don't really know. We'll see. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like this was like a random, you know, train of thoughts, as always, so I didn't prepare anything. Want to speak about this because here in America it's like a big deal, and everybody's speaking about this incoming election. Is very important, because people say, oh yes, I don't give a fuck, I'm in Seattle, the other side of the country. If Mamdani or Superman or Spider-Man is elected, I don't care. No, instead you care, because it's like the main city in the country, and what happens in New York City affects the economy of all the United States. So it's very important. Okay, it's not the national election, but it counts, even because it can, it can has consequences in terms of maybe inertia in other election in other like minor cities or suburbs where can happen the same. So it's like a traffic in Seattle, it's so bad. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I will see you in the next video. I don't know if tomorrow I'm gonna do a video, but let's stay in touch. Today I have to study a lot, but see you guys. Let me know in the comments what you think. Bye bye.